Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I did a video about how I got started doing this, and I really actually love the look so much. I'm going to do it today with like a little how-to. I'm going to do everything. This is going to take me a while, so bear with me. I'll try to keep it under 40 minutes. That would probably mean less talking. Anyway, today is just I do these videos really when if I feel bad, I just come do them. I feel better. And today is a really, really bad day. And I'm using the Carez Greek Yogurt Primer. That is my favorite primer. I don't know what it is. I use other primers, they don't quite do just as well. The Nargeoil Free used to do that for me, but it hasn't. I mean, I haven't had it, so I really can't say. Um, Maybe I should. When I get to the eyes, I'm probably gonna zoom in a little bit more. Um, Somebody can't they can't see it, but the way this setup is, it's hard to like. I don't know. I don't know. I can't scooch it any closer. I can zoom in where you can only see my eye. I'll try that. When I get to the eye, but it's not that complicated. Two pumps. I'm doing I cannot read it in a foreign language. The Maybelline 24-hour foundation. This has been my favorite. I never did make it to Ulta to get the Smashbox. I will, but we're just gonna stick with this for now. And whenever I dip my sponge in it, it always gets a lot. So one side of my face is usually more covered than the other. So we're just gonna tap it on with a damp beauty blender sponge. This is my favorite way to apply this. Sorry. I think that's why my foundation takes so long. I tap it out into perfection. I'm going to take a little bit down here. Excuse this. This has been on there for a while. And for some reason, it's just now clearing up. I am super excited that tonight is Monday and I get to derma roll my face. So I'm going to go in with the other side. I'm going to try to make the coverage on each side balance because yesterday I got way more on this side than the other side. It's just such a pretty foundation. There's still more. I need to get a new light. I know I keep saying that. Lack of funds. So I'm gonna check. That'll work. I'm gonna do my nose. I don't know what is going on with my dog. Freckles, why do you keep running in the kitchen? I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk to y'all. Anyway, he keeps running into the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna get one like little half pump. That should cover my chin, which I don't know why foundation never sticks on my chin. think to this day, cheeks are my favorite thing to do. I love, if you build a good cheek, everything else looks so pretty. Also, taking care of your skin makes everything look pretty. I did take care of my lips this morning with some of that um, raw sugar lip treatment. I did try the scrub. It was a little dry. I prefer making my own, but it wasn't terrible. Now I'm just blending this out. Why is there so much more coverage? That is a lot. I had a product in my hairline. Ooh. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder because I like the Coty. It's just really fragranted. And I'm gonna take this brush. I'm gonna tap it in. I like loose powder, and then I don't like loose powder because loose powder gets everywhere. Or nowhere, because I just turned it over and there's nothing left in the top of the jar. Ah! And then that was just way too much. And that got all over my pants. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Tapping off the top. Way too much. I think that's like half the jar here in the top of this lid. Jeez. It doesn't. It has a sifter, but the holes are huge. Why? There's so much more product. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I may do some really dumb stuff, but I'm not crazy. Okay. So that's enough powder. I'm going to try to safely get this back into the jar. I think this has probably been the worst 2 years of my entire life. And I'm not really sure why. Like, the kind of crap in life I attract. Sorry. That's not very positive. But it's true. You know, they say you've got two, you've got three. You've got God, the devil, and your decisions. And I honestly do think a lot of it is my decisions. I'm gonna kind of buff it out. This is another one of those foundations. It looks better as the day goes on because I did not want to take it off yesterday. So I'm going to go in with a Laura Geller bronzer. This is my second favorite bronzer. I love the Hourglass. I think this might actually be a little bit more cool tone than the Hourglass. So I'm just gonna go right underneath. And I kind of tap it out and then just kind of blend it out. I'm going to do another swirl. I'm going to go on the other side. I'm checking the monitor. I need to quit doing that. I don't know how exciting and fun this video is going to be, but anyway, so maybe if I'm not really in the mood to divulge everything that has happened to me in the past 6 months, then maybe I'll talk a little less. And we'll get this done in a decent amount of time. So now I'm going to go in my butt. No, wait, you know what? I'm not done. Somebody has a blue healer above me, and that dog is barking. I always worried about Freckles, but Freckles doesn't just randomly bark. He's asking for something, because he's kind of needy. That is one thing in my life that hadn't been a mistake. On the jawline, and I'm going to bring it down. Alright. I may go to work and look like an idiot. Hair everywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to take the blush. I'm obsessed with this blush. It's an older one. Like, I mean, I believe they still have it, but it's from MAC. It's called Lovejoy. It's a mineralized blush. I do one swirl because this stuff comes off dark. It comes off really dark. So I'm just going to tap and tap kind of high, because I don't want a lot of product down here. Just on the apples of the cheeks. And it looks terrible in the monitor, but it really does look good in the mirror. So tap. I bought these particular brushes like 15 years ago. Yeah, this is gonna be another crazy day blush. Okay. I just can't help it. It goes on a little crazy. I think the highlighter and the... So I'm gonna take this brush. It's still got some powder on it, and we're gonna kind of blend it all out. Why is it? Maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. We're going to call it a day because I'm not trying to be here. I'm not trying to have this video camera cut me off. So now I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in Blossom Glow. And I'm going to take my little highlighting brush. I've learned that if you take this brush and you go down like that instead of across, you get more of where it just sits a little bit more accurately, like how you would want it to sit. Because I would go like up and down, but now I'm finding if I go down instead of just straight across, it looks better. If you guys have a good, positive, crazy memory of me, would you go ahead and share it? Because I really kind of need that today. I need to know that someone has had a good time with me. That it's, I don't know. I know that sounds bad, but I don't know. I just feel like nothing today. Okay. I'm going to deal with it. Okay. So, I'm going to try to contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to try it a little different way. Oh yeah, I did run out of brow things, but I might pick some up today. After that meeting. Nope, not with that one. I'm going to use my wedge eyeshadow from MAC because that's the only thing that's cool enough for me. I'm going to take this little angle brush. We're going to see. I feel like I have the world's longest nose. I do have a big nose. I think yesterday when I was doing this, I think I was putting too much on the top of the nose instead of kind of more on the side. It all depends on your nose. Yeah, this is way better. I have this brush out there. Ooh, yeah, sorry. That's a nose. It's specifically made to contour the nose. And it comes in a set, and the set is $80. I want it, but I don't think so. I can't do that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of what's left on my sponge. And kind of tap it out. You still see a little bit, but it's not as obvious. I don't need a whole lot. I mean, I think I have a very long nose. Or some Matt Smith in high school told me I had a big nose. He may not remember that, but he did. I didn't really get a complex from it. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, that. So I'm going to take and finish highlighting with the same. That's gonna have to do. Okay. I'm only going to a 2.5 hour meeting that's like 20 minutes away. 25, 30 minutes away. So, like I said, yesterday I ran out of brows. So I'm going to do my, God love me if I can find it. Oh, my Dior Show Brow Styler. It's a universal brow. I don't know how it works, but it's magic. It does. I've done it on the darkest hair. I've done it on the lightest hair, and it looks good on everyone. So, and it comes, it's like this, or I don't know if they may have changed the packaging since then. I've had this a while. I'm going to comb out my brows. And then I'm going to fill them. Remember, short strokes until you get really confident. Alright, I think this might be, other than liner, and even my liner I'm quicker at, but I'm very picky about my brows. I'll deal with it. Dun, dun, dun. I'm just making sure you can see me. I had to go to my bank this morning and take care of some stuff. It was not fun. But my little banker, her name is Van. She is the nicest, sweetest lady I have ever met. She's so helpful. She is the only upside to banking, period. I know I'm covering you up, but I just. Okay. And so when I was doing that, I moved a little bit of foundation, which is not unusual. So I'm just going to take my little sponge. You know what? I just don't feel like this. I just don't. My insides are definitely reflecting on my outsides this morning. Alright, So now we're going to start with the eyes. And what I did yesterday, actually, I didn't do anything. I didn't even put a primer on yesterday. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab my Painterly paint pot. It was not a complicated look. It was very, very easy. Because I did it strictly to film a little trailer. My lids are already greasy. How is it I have the world's oiliest lids? You know what I didn't do? I didn't do concealer. I'm just gonna do one coat today because I'm not doing a heavy look. Well, it will be heavy with liner and lashes, but ooh, okay. That's it, and lashes. 26 minutes. Didn't do concealer. You know what? I really don't care today. So I'm going to do the Ulta concealer. I'm going to do just a little bit. Not a whole lot. Because I'm not trying to make myself look dead. I need another little sponge stand. I have a lot of sponges. Not too shabby since I put powder on top of that. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this fluffy crease brush. Carly, you asked me not to do the James Charles palette anymore, so I'm not. Actually, I'm kind of tired of using that one too. I have a few others, but really, I haven't really been buying. I have a lot of shadows. I really can't justify buying more palettes, really, even though I probably will. So I'm going to do, hold on, I told her I would zoom in on the eye. So, bear with me. Okay, hopefully this helps. I feel really stupid like this. Anyway, I'm put it in my crease, like just above the bone. The shadow I'm using is from MAC. It's called Seedling. It's kind of a brown taupey gray. It's darker than it looks in the... I don't take it all the way in. I just kind of blend it down into the lid. I'm probably going to make it a little bit darker than I did yesterday. And then I take it and I connect it down to the brow hair, or not brow hair, brush hair. And then make sure it's all blended out. It was like a tornado coming through here, like maybe an hour ago, and now I'm looking. I can see like the sunshine's coming out. And you definitely want to make sure your temperature check. Make sure you're balanced on both sides. Okay. The lighting is just terrible in here. It just gets a little darker. But when I look right here, it looks even. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to take this small brush with the same color and we're going to go underneath the lash line. It's a small micro tapered brush. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I know this doesn't look fantastic because I'm super zoomed up on it, and I think so. A lot of this is I can't see the lighting in here may not make it look very well. So I'm gonna take this. It's a bigger, fluffier brush. I'm gonna go in with my favorite shroom on the top underneath the brow. To kind of blend it, smooth out those edges. This is my favorite shadow for this because it looks exactly like my skin. Okay, so alright, so now what I did yesterday and I'm going to do it again today was just, where is my handy dandy fan? Well, let me grab my fan. It's not too far away, sorry. Anyway, I have this little fan and I dry it down. Best purchase I've made. I love it. Well, hell's bells. Where did I put it? This idea was supposed to make me more room. Oh, here it is. It's from Milani. It is the Luster Light Cream Shadow, Glitter Shadow. It's really, really, really pretty. And you can almost use this to cut crease. Which, if you have hooded eyes, cut creasing is damn near impossible. Alright. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. I'm just gonna dry it down. This fan feels good. Alright. So when I'm looking at the outer corner, I want to add a little bit more depth. I'm gonna take that micro. Ooh, I don't want to make sure. Anyway, and I'm gonna kind of fix up that outer corner and kind of go over the crease. I don't know if I may have. Anyway, I updid that and then I upped the crease. And the Milani cream shadows, they do leave a lot of fallout. So I may never make my time limit at 35 minutes. Oh well. As long as I'm done by 49. And I am, because I'm not doing much with lips today. And I've already done my brows. So now I'm going to go in with the other eye. Sorry. The faces you make when you put on makeup. I'm only doing one coat. Yesterday I did two coats on here. And I think I'm just going to leave it with one today, because I'm going to be sitting in a classroom for 2 hours learning about alcohol. Alright, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm tired. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I feel like I'm talking really low today. I'm just kind of mumbling through life right now. Uh-oh. I don't have the ringer on my phone. It's hard to tell, really zoomed in. my lighting because I don't have enough light on this on the left hand side, and I got a lot of it on the right hand side. And I have to keep my bathroom light on to give it a little bit of extra light. So now we're gonna go in with the world's worst eyeliner, but I cannot seem to throw it away. I'm determined. I'm gonna make this work. And I'm just gonna angle up only to where my hood is right here, cause and I guarantee you before I leave here at 4 o'clock, this liner will have faded into gray. I have no clue why this works for some people and not for others. But it definitely does not work for me. I'm trying to clean up that outer corner. I'm going underneath my lash line. I asked somebody what they used on their skin because they had really bad acne, and they told me fetal bovine. Then I went and looked that up, and I'm like, I mean, I know what, when you put the word together, I know what it means, but then I started actually looking up this stuff, and I just don't know. Put some in my white line. It just looks so weird. And it's not because I can't put it on, it's just where I wrinkle. I feel a little bit better with that. Alright, and then we're going to do lashes and some lip gloss. Yeah. I need a new brush. I think I've said that like 10 billion times. And at the same time, I keep thinking, ooh, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. Yeah, my damn wrinkles. No, I'm going to go up underneath to tight line. I'm not good with this zoom on. Alright. You know, if I play with it anymore, I'm going to mess it up. So I'm going to stop playing. So now, I'm going to pull out my lashes. I've got 3 minutes. This is not really good, Jennifer. It's not. Alright. Just hurry up and do this. Maybe skip the lip. All I'm going to do today was put on some lip gloss. So I'm taking CoverGirl Lash Blast. You don't have to do a whole lot. Now, where's my... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Grab my lash. I'm going to pull some of the extra glue off from yesterday because I did not do that. If this cuts off before I'm done, I am so sorry. So, I just I start on the outer edge, put them on, plop them where I want them, push them into that lash line, and let them dry. I'm gonna bond them in a minute. Anyway, if this goes off before, I'm very sorry. Thank you for watching, but I'm gonna try to hurry. I think it's the drying of the... I just have to... I got a crappy camera. It just won't record past a certain moment. And it's embarrassing. 57.